we are back. So we're in quite a situation here. This is quite the situation that we find ourselves in. Now, question is, do I want to leave these guys here to optimize my chances at taking a planet at Seder immediately? Or do I want to try to move on to Sla immediately? If I move there, do I have a chance to redirect? No. My communications isn't good enough without a nearby... I've got subspace, that's 8 parsecs. Obviously there's a starbase. There's not even a starbase here. I never finished that one. Okay. The nearest starbase is at Drachmas. There's no shot we're going to be within 8. Okay. So I have to commit to just going to Sla, and I actually don't mind that. We could go to Sla right away, but we want to be able to go there with a bunch of ships. So I'm going to hold off on scrapping some of these Klakon ships to get the shield, the structural analyzer, and so forth. And instead, I'm going to use them to attack the Sacras. Okay, let me just go to Zarajan first. Next we go to Slot in 3 turns. Or they could go to Gazelle. And then there's still the Merchants, and no one really knows when they're going to pop in. Wolverine 6, Wolf 2, alright. Better be researching Graviton Beam. Okay, good. Now, whoever has artifacts kind of want on research duty at this point. Oh, they don't have a supercomputer? Alright. Fine. Build the supercomputer first. I thought I had a chance to trade for some kind of... Oh man, look at their technology. Yeah, I don't have anything they want. I thought I had the opportunity at one point to trade for pollution processor. I guess I didn't take it. So let's continue queuing up these refits. Just to optimize our command. Anything we need to refit here? We got 6s. Wolf 2. That's good for now. Once we have a shield, we might want more refits. Question is what to do with these guys. I wonder about these guys. If I sent these guys and a bunch of Wolverines down to fight over at Gunky, right? That's a place, that's the only place that they can reach. So there's going to be Merchants showing up. So we could fight those Merchants and steal Merchant ships now. I think that's what we want to do with these guys, and we have enough resources over here to deal with the Sacras, I think. Given what we have, right? Still several of these ships. Okay, maybe this one goes to Zarajan. There we go. Several of these ships, a few Wolverines. Okay. That's gotta be enough to take out a battle station and a missile base, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say probably. And then when more support arrives, we could potentially take out battle station, missile base, fighter garrison. Karth, welcome on in. I wish there was something else I could do with the command situation. Okay, colony base on the way, that's something. Colony base is here. That's what we're gonna need. You know what? Okay, yes, refitting these things is important because we are going to rendezvous with you. But you know, it wouldn't hurt to build a colony base first. Alright, let's locate my leaders. I guess since we're going to Gunky, I'll be able to reassign them when I need to. Maybe I should build a scout here just to... Oh man, I wish I could colonize these places, but since they're in striking distance of the Mercians, it's not safe right now. Doing Wolf. Okay, give me a Wolverine 6. We'll transfer a leader over to there. Right now, okay, we've got all my leaders are in this fleet. Okay, headed to Slaw. We'll pull back a navigator to help escort these guys from Barfy to Gunky. Alright, now my housing situation. I really need to pay attention here. Barkada has somehow gotten some dudes. Right. We're trying to rebuild this civilization here after they got absolutely clowned on. What's going on here? They're refitting Wolverines. Okay. Okay, so this is still happening. Send more to Barkada, I think. We need to build that up, build their defenses back up. And get alien control. Colonizing there would be good too. Arachnus is full. Good. We should colonize this just for the command. Purely for the command. We should be able to do that next turn. This is coming online soon. We speed it up a little bit. Oh yeah, transports. Seems like these 4 transports are my only transports. Someone is currently producing transports. That someone is Zarajan. Okay, that's actually good. I want these guys doing transports. You guys put people over there. Actually, there's enough people there, right? You guys can go ahead and build a marine barracks now. Yeah, even with 10% tax, they can do that. Good. So of course we're going for the Clacons after this. Clacons in terms of colony defense. They're not even as good as the Sacras here because they're missing fighter garrison. So it should be relatively easy to go in and take them over. I just need to make sure I've got some ships that can get through shields. Some ships that can transport in, and then we're going to be good. Look at that. Unbelievable. And I'm way down here. I'm way down here. Goodness. Imagine what the Trilarians must be up to be worse than me. I don't even have contact with them anymore. Okay. Alright, people are doing housing at Thai and Vat. The question is... Okay, these guys are both doing this. Okay. Yeah, I think my idea was wait until those robotic factories are done, then start moving dudes and build the alien management center. At Thai, I think it's kind of a similar story, except these guys could already go ahead and build alien management, right? That doesn't do any good, though. There's actually no point in that. They can just be Ilarians, and that's fine, right? So in that case, why don't I just max out that population here? Is there anywhere useful I could send this one? Barkada is already mixed races, so I could send it there, or I could send it to one of these, or I could send it to Vat. Yeah, Vat Prime would be fine. Wait, Vat Prime. And then get these guys over here. These guys are making the robotic factory now. Simple. Alright. This guy's fine, this guy's doing this, these guys are doing factories. Good. So the key thing right now is to get over this constraint on having somebody to pierce the shields for me. Right? I need to capture enemy ships and have them pierce the shields because my beam weapons basically just straight up aren't good enough. Getting Graviton Beam will give me a refinement on Neutron Blaster and or Fusion Beam, whichever one I want to use really. Probably Neutron Blaster because it kills crew. And then I might be able to profitably employ that in my ship designs. Certainly once I get like the next level. Oh my goodness, Jump Gate. I want Jump Gate just to have Jump Gate. Right? Having an extra level of beam refinement is going to be just a nice bonus. I want to spend money? I'm not making money, so I can't really afford to spend money. But pretty soon my command is going to improve a little bit just from capturing planets. So I think we've got everything sorted here. Alright. All my fleet is going where I want it to go. Wait, actually, instead of building a new ship here, which costs me command that I don't have, I could keep banking industry and instead send these guys here. Right? It's 1, 2, and then 3 back to Barfi with the leader. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead with that plan. These guys better have Starbase, Missile Base, Fighter Garrison. Good. Alright, so fleet movements look good. Only this one really badly damaged battleship is leaving Seder. Food is fine. Spy is looking good. Alright. The graphs. I'm top for population. Oh, wow, look at their buildings. And the Cylons have a hell of a fleet, too. Oh yeah, I was playing back some of my gameplay the other day, and I noticed that my game audio is really low, so I'm going to boost that by like 5 decibels and see how it is. These guys from Procyon might go somewhere. I'd love to capture them. Alright. Let's go. Select Combat Sergeant. Yeah, I figured the Cylons would be showing up. Oh, the Cylons showed up and... Oh, this is my place. Oh, these are the Sacras. They have a colony ship. Okay. I'm gonna blow up that colony ship. I thought the Cylons would actually go to Seder, but it looks like they're headed to Slav. Wow. Alright. Let us go for it. Wow. Alright, we can't run. No running. We gotta capture that thing. Energy absorber, too. Alright. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, they're coming for him. He doesn't have a shield. Alright. Do that. Pulsar missile at the planet. Neutron blaster's there. I know he's got dauntless guidance. So I might as well tank these hits. Well, I'm gonna be destroyed if I tank the hits. So let me try to destroy these. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh man, all that energy is gonna auto-fire on whichever destroyer goes first. I'll try to get within 12 spaces carefully without invoking auto-fire, but we just have to shoot them and get the Marines down. Right, so even if one gets destroyed, it'll be fine. Whoa, they're going for him. Okay. That ain't good. That's too many missiles. He's gonna get hit. Gonna get destroyed. We can't do anything with this guy. Except, what if we self-destructed? No, we're too close to that guy. Dang. $12 missiles, 20 damage each. They're all gonna hit. 20 times 12 is 240 damage. Not gonna work for me. That means only one of my dudes make it in. That's rough. It's not too far, obviously. How much damage would I do to that guy if I self-destructed? That's the problem, he's only got 90 health left. But he's 5 squares away, it shouldn't be that much. Shouldn't be as much as those missiles hitting him, right? But if I go forward, I definitely eat these missiles, and that might be better. Okay. So this guy's gonna get the energy auto-fired at him, hopefully. Okay, good. Oh, and the neutron blaster. Alright, good. The question is, let me fire some neutron blasters, and then try to just eat that energy immediately. Good. It's down to 22, good. Good, now take the energy. Oh, we didn't get the energy shot at us. We might be okay anyway. Okay, this guy should be fine. We're gonna try to shoot the planet and then run away. Yeah, it's fine, we can tank 1 missile. Right? Good. Now, these guys, unfortunately, he's gonna take this energy. How close do I have to get? Would this be enough? Yes. Got him. Alright. Wait. This guy wants to drop bombs. Good. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Okay, this guy can afford to move up. Oh, they're not even shooting at him. Good. Drop bombs. Should have done that last round. That's fine. Oh, nice. Alright, let's get in there. Get anything? Ooh, warp dissipator. Awesome. And high energy focus? Not bad. Only base here. I guess this one's kind of better. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are these guys doing? I'm about to find out, I guess. So this place is heavy G. We don't have any bears around. Well, now we have another bear around. We can send him over here. Send some Ilarians over here. Cool. Alright. Zarajan, I think we want to keep on building transports. Seder. Just conquered. Let's get a marine barracks in here. Arachnos finished refitting a Wolverine. Oh, these guys don't even have a starbase. Wow. Oh, you know what these guys were doing? They could do housing and then send people potentially to Barcada. Yeah, we have plenty of... Yeah, they're going to Slav. They don't have transports, is the good thing. Over there, we won't be able to capture, but okay, they are there and they are orbiting it already. Okay. Somewhat unsurprisingly, I think. Okay, these guys are producing enough food for themselves. These guys aren't. There we go. Okay, great. So if they stay there long enough for me to get all of these guys over here, namely just 3 more turns, then we are going to help ourselves to some of their ships. Okay. Good. Oh, pretty much. Maybe Slaw will be... Yeah, I'll probably move into Slaw after I capture it. Though there's no guarantee I'd get to capture all of them because the Cylons want a piece of that pie. Oh. Seder does considerable farming. I still can't lower taxes. These guys are producing a colony base, then a supercomputer. Good. Doing an absurd amount of pollution. Like, could I... They're living up to their name, really. Can I make it less? Not without making this a lot slower. And then 2 turns for that. Whereas if I did this... if I do that... That's actually not really enough to get a supercomputer any faster. So I might as well do this. I guess I might as well. Alright. So I was thinking that these guys at Draconus can head over to Barcata. Good. Sator's pretty good because they've got robotic factory, no robo-miner plant? I know they've got the tech. Yeah, they didn't build one that well. I'm hoping to get that tech off of them. Alright, so in terms of logistics, do I feel like I have enough ships here? Oh, they got a battleship there. I should leave a Wolverine. But that leaves me awfully exposed, doesn't it? These guys can't produce a Wolverine. Got one going up there, but... we're gonna need more production of these things somewhere, probably here. Right? One more getting refit. They can start producing more. Problem is, I don't know exactly what they have here. Which means I can't really afford to leave anything on the table. So I'm just gonna have one battleship. Well, I'm a little bit more careful with my ships. Oh, I've got a wolf, right? And that's got transporters, so yeah, there's a good shot that I can't afford to leave one Wolverine here. I think that's okay. I can't afford to attack them because they have a battle station and it'll have a warp dissipator, but it will be enough to defend and capture their battleship if they choose to attack. So I bought, the situation hasn't changed. These guys are plugging away at their robotic factories. At Draconus, these guys are here. We can send them to Barkada. Yeah, still Barkada is fine. Alright. Fleet looks good. Food, oh, someone's doing too much farming. Didn't I do something fancy over at Zarajan that I can just undo because I don't need those 5 anymore? Yep. So food is looking good, population's looking fine. Question is, I want to send some bears. Well, I can't send bears from anywhere because Gunky is blockaded. So, Barfy 4 is going to be on its own for now. Just these 2. That's not true. We have some here. We have some here. No, why not? Right, they're close to developing the next unit of population organically. Alright, 17% chance. Since it's a new game, let me just double check, make sure what everyone is doing makes sense. What? This does not make any sense. Good thing I did that. Alright, do you need a fighter garrison? Well, yeah, you do need a fighter garrison. You are one of the main targets of the Clackons. So yes, I would very much like you to have a fighter garrison. So that's good. You're doing housing. You're doing a robotic factory. Fine. You've already got a robotic factory? Good. Zarajan. Marine barracks. Transport. Farty. Radiation shield. Yep. We could use that. Yeah, we need to work our defenses for sure. Destroyers there. These guys. Okay. How badly did these guys really need a fighter garrison? Compared to just getting more Wolverines up and running and sending them north? I gotta say that's probably more important. Let's go ahead and do that. these guys can get the defenses. Because these guys already have a starbase. Oh, there's bears here too. There we go. Alright. So population is fine. Good, automated factory. I checked what all these guys are doing. Good, 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 good. I know what these guys are doing. I know what these guys are doing. It's not colony. Yeah, marine barracks, marine barracks. Refit. Refit. Good. And these guys. Bank industry. Honestly, if you're just banking industry, can you do some just research for me? Alright, we're at Sla. The Silents have not fought them yet. Question is, with this force, they've got 4 battleships on defense here. Which means I want to strike them at their weakest point, so that I can take advantage. And I think that means this crappy missile-based planet. How did they get 4 battleships over there? I don't know, but they're going to be mine. So this guy can just walk up and capture this guy. How many do I need to send? 5 should be enough. If I send 6, I'll be able to send 6 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we get like here. Good. Ah, lame. Let's wait on that one. Okay, these guys can wait. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. Wait. Ah, we didn't make it with that guy either. Darn it. I can destroy him? Not quite. Okay, they're not targeting with the missiles, so that's good. They are targeting with these missiles, though. Can't afford to hit them. Or we can't turn enough to hit them. Let's try to retreat if we can. Alright, now let's get up here. No? Alright. Nice shooting. Oh, those are going at him. You can take it. Why can't I go? Why can't I go? There we go. This guy's got a Cybertronic computer, right? Good. With battle scanner? Good. I don't want these guys damaged. Okay. Good. This guy's gonna have to wait then. Only 5? That's kind of lame. Missed. Okay. He's got bombs. Let's try to get in range to drop them. I feel like these pulse-on missiles are gonna finish it off by the end of next turn, but if I finish him off at the end of before he gets to go, that's better actually. Yeah. Let's try that. Done. Right. Wait. Board. 6. Good. Now we don't need to bomb. Okay, now this guy can easily tank however many missiles this is. 4? Yeah, we're good. There we go. Flawless victory. I doubt we capture any tech off of that place. We're not going to fight them at Seder. No need. Oh, Klakon's incoming to Seder. Alright. Combat at Gunki? No. Combat at Zarajan? No. Colony base at Numinos. I mean, this planet only exists to give me 2 command points. It's fine. Even if these guys do housing, it doesn't do much because of this. Natives getting in the way of the algorithm. But housing is still probably the most useful thing you can do. And farming. Oh wow, he does 1. He does actually just 1. Alright. Maybe he needs help. Oh, it's still 1. Alright. Okay. Alright, here's another 2 command points. Wow. These ultra poor places suck. Alright, Slaw conquered. These guys can't do too much yet, but... Oh, wow. They destroyed it. They just bombed out the homeworld. What were you guys thinking? Why did you do that? Can I... I'm really hesitant to demand anything from the Cylons, just because if I... Hold on, what do I actually want these guys to be doing? Am I about to end my game? Alright. I don't want you guys fighting the Sacras. Okay, I've never had anyone declare war on me for asking them to make peace with someone. I've never had that happen. Okay. Should have done that last turn. Well, Clacon's incoming. Okay. Well, I have considerable ships. I do have considerable ships. Question is, what do I need to take out 5 of these guys versus what do I need to take out, say, I can go for the one that's just a battle station while these guys go off and fight the Clacons. That's probably the best. Now, who do I want to pull back so that I can fight the Mercians is the question. Do I want more damage, ordnance, or do I want improved helmsmen and weaponry? Notably, there's 2 here. I could bring Tyrannus if I wanted. But the Clacons, let's see, who's more dangerous? These guys have no bonus. These guys have +10, okay, and Warlord. And that Warlord's going to be like another +5 for sure. So they've got +15. In terms of tech, personal shield and plasma rifle, but no powered armor, and they're not heavy G. So that's plus. Plus 40 over me, -10. Okay. Relative to me for. Well, okay, it's a lot. Let me compare them to the Clacons, not to me. Okay, if I compare them to the Clacons, the Mercians are a lot scarier. So this guy gets pulled back. And do I want the ordnance or do I want the weaponry? Let me see what they have for shields. Still just class 3. I don't think it matters. But these guys were using some crazy, they were using some crazy stuff that made them really hard to hit. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's go over here. Pick them up. Ah, I can't quite make it with the wolf. Too bad. Wish I had jump gate. Wish I had at least graviton beam. Okay, good. More transports coming in. Really mess these guys up. I'm not gonna need that much to beat the battle station, right? I just need like one dude with transporters coming in and then like a bunch of guys with fusion beams. So I'd like to keep this guy here. Sorry, not fusion beams, neutron blasters. So like something like this is fine to stay here, right? Along with that. And then the rest of the guys, including both Wolverines, because this guy, when he beams in, he'll take care of all those troops. That's fine. And these guys are suited for taking out like individual ships in terms of the quantity of troops they have to fight and quality. So they can go ahead and go to Seder. Alright, these guys are fighting a battle station. These guys are fighting Clacons. We'll have 5 Wolverines, which should be enough to take most of their ships in the first turn, I hope. Now, I need more taxes because we're running out of money. We also don't have food. Where do I want this guy to go? North or south? Same with this guy. It'd be nice to have a battleship, one of these guys, down south, I think. Okay, supercomputer comes up, good. As for these guys, we're not making any more of these guys down here. No, that's not true. These guys can... No, these guys were doing spies. Gunky also has an industrial base that they can turn on. Not that much of an industrial base, but they can make more if they need to. Let me look at the fleet graph. Compare the Clacons with the Merchants. Okay, the Merchants have more ships. I'm more worried about the Merchants. We're going south. I feel pretty equipped with just more destroyers from Farty coming in. They can't build them very fast, but they can build them. Guys doing? Where are they? Here they are. Yeah, we still need to tax a little more. We're capturing ships faster than we're capturing colonies here, so the command situation is just getting worse and worse. But we can convert this into finishing up the Sacras, roll through the Clacons and the Merchants, head up and get the Darlocks. That's going to be game over. With all of their technology, the Cylons can't stand against me at that point. Okay. Numinos just has one sad guy that nobody likes. One stupid guy no one likes. These guys are doing housing. Okay. They're doing housing, but they should be doing farming. Oh, we ran out of freighters. That's bad. Hold up. Who's importing food that doesn't need to be? You guys. Alright. Good enough, I guess. Could also be these guys, but that's fine. Should I build more freighters then? If so, yeah, these guys could. Yeah, these guys could. Oh, no, these guys want to bank up industry that I can use for something useful in an emergency. These guys could spare a turn. These guys could spare a turn. What's going on with these guys? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's what we'll leave it there. I remember I was going through... the production. I just like mindlessly queued up. Okay, that was here. That was at Seder. So Seder? Can I get another transport here? Because if I think about how many transports I have, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only enough for Seder. I know Zarajan is building more, but... Oh, speaking of which, let's send this guy over. Then we'll need Gazelle, and then we'll need to start going over here. So I want to start leveraging these conquests into new transports, at least a little bit. Alright, 53% on Graviton Beam. 2 turns until the Battle of Gunky, provided the merchants don't just change their mind and leave again. They're obnoxious that way. Info. Alright. Can I afford to lower taxes by 10%? I want to stay in the black here. I think what the developing colonies are doing is more important than what the developed colonies are doing. Slightly. Is it still 2 turns for that turn? Yeah, but it's also now 2 turns for this transport. Ugh. But even there it would be. Yeah. Alright. Fine. I'll just deal with it. I accept it. Okay. Let's go. Combat at Seder and Slaw. Ah, Graviton Beam. Alright. So this guy gets to wait. This guy gets to wait. Now, do I approach or do I wait? Some of these guys are going to get destroyed by their dudes with all of their neutron blast. Oh, they've got a lot of neutron blasters on those ships. Heavy neutron blasters. So I'm going to wait. I don't want to get closer than I need to get. But because some of these guys get to go, and I think they're going to get in range of that guy, I'd like to approach with this guy and try to bring the shield down. Okay, this guy can just fire, bring that shield down, good. So if one of my Wolverines gets to go, then they get to, then that's good. So as for the rest, we're gonna wait. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, they can't hit them because they've got inertial stabilizers. And these guys, even though they have Cybertronic... Really? Even though they have Cybertronic Computer, Battle Scanner, and Rangemaster unit, they can't? Beam Attack 165? Rangemaster unit? Oh, these guys have Beam Defense 170? What? Where's that coming from? I need to learn the formula for beam defense, because that surprises me. Anyhow, I thought this guy might just be able to... Yep. Send them all. Okay, good. Got one. Oh, I see. These guys didn't... This guy didn't go. Alright, let's bust down one of these shield facings. Say that one. I don't know what to do with the rest of this. Can I do anything useful? Can I shoot him? No, it wasn't that useful. It was a little useful. Just get this guy out of the fight. Let's do that. Alright. This guy... So what I wanted to do was get to that guy. This guy doesn't move fast enough. He's still Wolverine 5. We need to refit this guy. So he'll wait. Yeah, okay, I figured once all of those guys started attacking, they'd blow up at least one of those guys. So this guy, they just haven't done enough. Okay, we'll move in. Done. Okay, we didn't pierce. The regular mount ones? No. Alright. Let's just get through. Done. Okay. Done. Alright, this guy goes over here. Does a capture. Can I do just 6? Will that work? Oh! I need to pay more attention. He didn't have anyone left on him because of the... I'll leave him in the combat for now. Can this guy get in range? No, he can't. Alright, fine. Cool, that guy's out. This guy, unfortunately, because he goes first, that's the annoying thing about this little guy. What I need to do is put a cheaper computer on this guy so that I guarantee his initiative is less than that of the ships that need to actually go and shoot at the enemy. But the idea, I guess, is the first round we wait. But that's not always good. And obviously not. Wait. Okay. That's good. Oops. Alright, well, that was overkill. Good. Alright. Okay, those are pierced. So we cap 2. And the other guys don't really need to do much of anything. Okay, this guy doesn't need to do anything. He can run away. Okay, now this guy needs to get up here. Forward. Good. This guy doesn't need to do anything. He can run away. This guy needs to get up here and cap. Done. They really want to blow up that guy, huh? This guy doesn't need to do anything. Okay, now we still got 2 of these running around. We capture. We didn't make it. Alright, not enough dudes. That's fine. We can send it all, and that's just a cruiser, so it's fine. And now these guys get to go, but we have that same problem again. Wait. Okay. Okay, this guy's done. Nobody else needs to do anything. Okay. Oh, seriously? Alright. Well, why did that happen? Security stations. Alright, looking good. Now these guys are fine to just go and fight a battle station, I think. So our first move is to wait. Woo! 400 should have been enough to destroy him, but the computer and the inertial stabilizer tanked that damage. Not to mention some of the neutron blasters. One of the neutron blasters. Okay, this guy has missiles coming at him. He's gonna move, he's gonna fire, and he's gonna run. He's not gonna run. He's going to sadly sit there and just take the pain. Oh, his computer, right. The computer. Oh man, that guy's toast. Sorry. Should have remembered the warp dissipator situation. Oh, he didn't send all at him, though. So there's still hope. Hey, nice. Alright. Oh, actually. There we go. Okay. Let's board this guy. Ah, we didn't make it. So I think this guy waits. Wait. This guy does whatever he can to get away. Alright, yeah, well, that was gonna happen. Whoa, those lasers did an insane amount of damage. What? That was wild. Alright. So we lost a battleship, it's fine. These things are expendable. Oops, not that expendable. Oh well. I need to start paying attention here. Alright, we just walk up and capture them, right? Not exactly. Neutron blasters are annoying. Alright, cool. I lost one more than I should have. Really, two more than I should have. If I had been careful, I could have kept both those battleships. Pulsar, alright. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh, they finally found the cure. That's good. Good for them. Alright, jump gate, please. Alright, now can I split my forces in such a way as to capture two locations at once this turn? I should be able to, considering how insanely overpowered I am. Okay, we're also going to fight the Mercians if we can at all manage it. If we can manage to make those guys hold still long enough, we still gained more ships than we lost in that fight. Alright. Battle Station, Missile Base, Fighter Garrison, Battle Station, Missile Base, Fighter Garrison. So, we've got a lot of ships. 5 of them are Clacon ships with shields, at least 5 of the battleships. 2 Clacon cruisers. Oh, actually, yeah, okay. What do you think here? We have 1 wolf. How many Wolverines do we have? 4 here. They need refits. 1 transport there, 2 transports there. I'd like to have 2 at each location to be safe. Meaning I don't want to spend any resources refitting that. And these guys here, well, we can refit them easily. And then we'll have 3 Wolverine 6s over here. Okay, if I can split these guys. Now, in terms of Vipers, I've got 3 here, 2 Vipers and a Wolf here, that's fine. Spiders, okay. That seems like a reasonable distribution. So basically I've got a bunch of dudes here, I'm gonna have a bunch of dudes here, and I think it's gonna be enough to beat them. So the battle station is tough, but it's also a liability for them, because once I go in and capture that, I think I want to not shoot any neutron blasters at it until the 2nd turn. How am I going to get away with that, though? You know, one thing this Wolverine 5 has going for it is that it's slower than the ships that are shooting. the neutron blasters. So on turn 2, we can shoot neutron blasters. Those same battleships can move and tank the auto fire from the energy absorber. And then we can safely move in with Wolverine 5. So let me see, if we had equivalent... What do these guys have? No battle scanner. What would it take? 16 combat speed versus 23 combat speed. Okay. So it's a difference of 7. Meaning... I would have to degrade it back to an electronic computer? Also a difference in crew. Yeah, if I put it back to an electronic computer, it would go probably after these guys. I wonder if I should just do that. If I did that, though, there's a chance that it would go after the Martians. Let me have some of them like that and some of them the other way. I guess I already have some of them the other way, so let's have some of them like that. That gives us options, right? Not yet, okay. I don't want to raise taxes any further. Alright, fights at Slaw, Satyr, and Gunky, ideally. Next turn. All the fleet movements are the way we want them to be. Food. Population. Well, we weren't ready to buy those robotic factories yet, so I'm going to leave these guys on Vought, doing what they were doing. As for leaders, I should put them on the most defensible ships. Oh, look at all these Wolverine 6s. So I'm going to put some on the... We just have Vipers. The Vipers are all going to get destroyed really fast. So, okay. The leader that I can't afford to have taken out of combat is Tyrannus because of his commando ability. So, let's get him on the Wolf. Alright. Let's see how this goes down. Yeah, it's so many of them. I have 3 of these guys. Okay. So we're gonna wait. 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 Ooh, that's an insane amount of structure for a battle station of Zortrium. I guess that's just how much it has. You do a lot of damage to me. A lot of neutron blasters. heavy neutron blasters and 10 regular mod, with high energy focus and structural analyzer. So we're talking about 3 to 12, so basically 6 to 24. I don't know quite how. Oh no, that wouldn't be right. They would stack multiplicatively, I think, so it gets even more complicated. 12 times 1.5 is 18. 18 times 1.5 is 27. Right, so potentially up to 27 damage per neutron blaster. 270. Or 240 rather. I don't think he can destroy it with those blasters. I don't think he can destroy the ship with those blasters. I'm just gonna guess that, and I'm gonna move up and try to shoot that and see. Okay, we can't destroy that thing, so let's wait for all of these guys. Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen. Done. Okay, no one's shooting at him. Okay, these guys are going for scorpions, interestingly. But the fighters are going for wolverines. High neutron blasters. Do I want to fire him and have this energy absorber problem? Oh, man. Fusion beams don't do anything. They're going for that scorpion. Okay. I hope I hit weight on him so he can run away. No. Alright, those don't do anything. Cool. I did. Good. Oh, warp dissipator prevents retreat. Okay, that guy might be screwed. Yeah. Okay. I have pretty good beam defense. The problem is those stupid fighters probably have neutron blasters on them. Alright, let's move in and just see what happens. Yeah, I only have one dude left. We can't do anything. Alright. Might as well retreat then. Or just get blown up. Alright. Wait. These are fusion beams. Nah, don't do anything. Alright. Okay, no more Marines there. Good. This guy gets to be the sacrificial lamb. Really? Huh. Alright. That was good. Alright. Thought that guy's there. So this guy Out of range. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Alright. Excellent. Okay, now we're talking. These guys are still going for him. This guy can just run away, I think. This guy's got a lot of fusion bombs. Oh, we got atmospheric renewer. That's going to be huge. So right now some of my best industry planets are really hamstrung by pollution. And this is going to help a lot. These are identical. Ira Jahal, welcome in. So this guy's going to go ahead and wait. I think everyone's going to go ahead and wait. Okay. So a warp dissipator is going to prevent retreat, so I'm not going to do anything stupid with this guy. I'm going to fire from afar, and I'm going to turn around. Turn around. Okay, we've got a bunch of missiles coming at this guy. Hopefully that's close enough that some of these guys are going to be able to shoot them down. Okay, maybe not. Down to 62. I only need one to get through. Down to 28. Good. Alright, cool. No more enemy troops on that battle station. This guy, what's going for him? Just these interceptors. Meaning it's fine. Okay, now if I can just get in range. Doesn't matter if these guys get me. We got it. Alright. Let's get out of here. He's got a radiation shield, so forget about null amount fusion beams. Oh, you know what? Everyone else should just wait. What are these guys? Missile. These guys going for the Scorpion. Not him. This guy can run away now. This guy can't do anything useful right now, can he? Okay, so... Ooh, he made it. Oh, too bad I lost that guy. I was hoping not to. Alright, 13 destroyers and 8 battleships versus a destroyer cruiser and 2 battleships. Hopefully I feel kind of safe about this. All of these guys have class 3 shields on them, so these guys are going to wait. And now do these guys want to run up and try to shoot something? They're not going to get through that shield, are they? 45. No, they're not going to get through that shield, so there's no point in him doing anything right now. I don't see much point in anyone doing anything. They've got a lot of beam attacks, so they're going to actually be able to hit me with these neutron blasters. So I'm going to be losing some of these battleships. I think that's what I can expect. Everyone can wait. Yeah, I guess I'll lose 2. No, they just don't know how to focus fire. They suck. Alright, cool. This guy still have a computer? No, just run away. Or just be done, actually, don't run away. This guy hasn't taken any hull damage. Okay, nice. Through. Not through on that one. Good. That exactly penetrated that shield, didn't it? Okay. All shields down. What's it gonna take? Oh, wow! Security stations. That's an elite crew with security stations and a lot of... Okay. These guys are not messing around. Oh, those guys are messing around, though. They don't have security stations. They don't have an elite crew. These guys messing around. These guys not messing around. Alright. This guy can run away. Forward. Yeah, those guys not messing around. This guy can't make it to do anything useful. Okay, we got him. That's the hit point advantage that I have. Unfortunately, I didn't take out the side shield facing there. Okay, good thing I brought Grum over here. Okay, I guess I can get my class 3 shield and my reinforced hull. Reinforced hull? Well. Oh, we got atmosphere renewer, didn't we? Yeah, you need an atmosphere renewer. Definitely. Maybe those two could go here. Atmosphere renewer. Transport. Main barracks. These guys will transport. Atmospheric renewer wouldn't be bad for these guys, but they already have not that much pollution. We'll see. 10. I'd say they're conquered. Good. These guys make it there in one? Yes. Okay, so that's good. Let's group everyone up then. Oh, they're coming in 2 turns. That's not enough for me to actually... Yeah, doing too good. So, unfortunately... Oh, man. Yeah, there's no shot that I can capture any of these guys. And there's no way I beat 3 battleships, a cruiser, and 2 destroyers. That's crazy. So, I'm gonna get a shield, I'm gonna get a torpedo. Yeah, I don't have a torpedo. Oh, this guy's got reinforced hull, huh? I don't have reinforced hull. Oh, I do have reinforced hull. Okay. So the shield is what I need. Shield and the structural analyzer. So all these guys have the shield. But only certain Scorpions have structural analyzer. Let's scrap this Griffin, obviously. Battle pods! Oh. Oh man, we got battle pods? Alright. Alright. This ship's not bad. Any of these guys have structural analyzer? No, they don't. So let me scrap one of these guys and try to get that shield. Good. And now some of these guys have structural analyzer, including the one this guy's on, so move him over to this guy. There we go. Cool. Thought some people had high energy focus. Do I have high energy focus? I do. I do. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Time to design a Wolverine 7. Can put a shield on. Battle pods. Augmented engines. Yes, it's going to need bombs, but also it's going to need a neutron blaster. Battle pods, augmented engines. 2 neutron blasters. It's not that much damage. But all of these guys working together, a whole bunch of these guys, now we don't need capital ship support to eventually work our way through shields and capture the enemy ship. And we have shields of our own. So this is a clear and obvious upgrade over... Okay, problem is, I totally forgot I need transporters and troop pods on this thing. Okay, now what do I take off? I put anti-missiles on my bomb marine ship. I could. That might help. Let me see. These guys have augmented engines, heavy armor transporters, troop pods. Let me just add battle pods. Okay, what can I add? Okay, it has electronic computer on purpose. But obviously if I'm putting beams on it, what would happen if I put anti-missile rockets? I can't put that many. I could put 2 if I reduce fusion bombs by 1. And that's really it. They typically send 12 pulse-on missiles at me, which is 240 damage. If I take out 2 of them, one anti-missile rocket is 25 shots? I mean, yes, but it's not gonna go for 25 rounds. So if I was gonna do that, I would maybe rather just have the neutron blaster. Oh, these guys didn't even have battle scanners. Okay, that was a problem. So we put Cybertronic and battle scanner. Right, we can just put 1 neutron blaster even without the battle scanner. So I lost 2 bombs, but I get 1 neutron blaster. It can potentially do like 12 damage to somebody. It can have a little bit of its own missile defense, right? I feel like this is better. Even though I'm still not at a place where I'm like, I love this design, it's still better. After I research jump gate, maybe I'll just go for mega fluxers. Of course, we upgrade the wolf. That goes without saying. This guy can now have neutron blasters. He gets a class 3 shield. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. That's a wolf 3. Good. So that was pretty eventful. Most of those improvements are from construction, right? Would refinement make those smaller? Good question. I don't know if troop pod... Heavy armor reinforced hull, definitely not. They stay the same size throughout the game. So, for instance, for a battleship, it's always 50. I don't know if troop pods get smaller. I don't really think so. Transporters definitely get smaller. I think augmented engines don't get smaller. But yeah, transporters get smaller. Things like warp dissipator get smaller. I don't know about security stations. High energy focus gets smaller, I'm sure. Maybe battle scanner. But yeah, heavy armor reinforced hull and augmented engines. I'm pretty sure those don't, they just stay the same size. That being said, anti-missile rockets do get smaller. So yeah, as we research construction, anti-missile rockets are going to become a little more viable. Okay, somebody's going to have to build a... you-know-what. I guess it should be these guys. Okay, we're just going to lose one of our colonies at Vought. And that's kind of all there is to it at this point. I don't even want to like buy anything for fear that it's all going to go up in flames. I want to temporarily like send population away too. Yep, just what I was thinking. Maybe not today though. It's almost dinner time. And even though we only played a few turns, we accomplished a lot. Oh man, I wish I had tractor beam. I wish I had I wish I had decent research. Anyway, these guys are unblockaded now, so that's good. Yeah. Maybe I'll start doing it now, and then I'll remember that I was doing it after. So I only have 3 freighter fleets available, and there's a lot of people that need to get off this planet. These planets. So let's start. These guys can build their own freighters. How many am I going to need? Supposing I send them up to, say... Okay, I'll send the first batch to Tai, because it's 1 turn away. It's also 1 turn away, but Barkada's almost full. So I send the first batch to Tai. Fine. First batch of 3. Send it now. Good. Now, after that, I'm going to need 16, 17. I'm going to need 17 freighter fleets. So I'll have those 3, plus these 3, which is 6. I need 11 more freighter fleets from somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That's not enough. I need 4 more. 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. Now, who's needing to build atmospheric manure? After that freighter fleet, you want atmospheric manure. You guys are going to want atmospheric manure too. Draconus. No one gave you atmospheric manure. You get atmospheric manure after this. I'm just going to go through everyone and give them atmospheric manures. These guys have it coming up. Tai doesn't really need it yet. Oh yeah, you guys need it. Draconus, you guys definitely need it. Wow, do you guys ever need it? That's crazy. You guys don't really need it. Barkada is fine so far. Nasty needs it. They're getting it. Numenos probably doesn't need it. Barfi definitely needs it. You guys are going to need it. Okay, good. We got the atmospheric manures dealt with. Now, what we actually need, though, is transports here. And we're going to need a bunch. Should I wait? Well, these guys are going to be coming in with their mean fleet at some point, I expect. I can just capture them too. That's fine. I wonder if I should put anyone in a refit queue or anything to save money. Watching colonists wave at the Antarans on the way by, yep. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. So that was good progress. We captured a number of ships, scrapped some of them for tech. Is there any more tech on any of these guys we need to capture? I'm sure I already have pulsar missiles. Yeah. Nobody has graviton bombs? Everyone's running around with fusion bombs. Oh, the merchants have graviton bombs. Hold up, let me check some of their designs. Panther. Nuclear bomb? Hold on. Fusion bomb. Okay, so they haven't put it on their newer ships yet. Maybe the next wave that they send at me. These guys also have graviton bombs. but their Scorpion, they're just using fusion bombs. Okay. So I could get my hands on graviton bombs from either of these guys, I think, at some point in the future. Wait, we need more. I'm losing Wolverines like crazy up there. We need more up here. Alright. That'll be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.